Hey guys, Frosty here and welcome. So, today I'm going to be trying to get as much information out as I possibly can due to the fact that I'll be moving now in the next couple of days. So I won't be uploading any videos for or live streaming, saying that, for about a week, 2 weeks, all depending how long it takes the internet company to install my internet. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you what to do. Any important parts or anything like that I'm going to implement into the video. For all the travel like I did on the last one is going to be cut out. And I'm going to show you the basics what to do, but then I want you guys to do that yourself. I'm still going to do it, but it's going to be off the video, and then we're going to kind of meet at certain points in the video and go from there, if you know what I mean. So, let's get started. So, as you see, we still got some money, didn't we? We got our first shop in the last episode. So, this episode, what you're going to be doing from this point on for a little while is you're going to be trading. And you need the 125 point. 125, right? Now, we're on 63 already. Okay. We're also going to be trading, not on this round of trade. I'll show you where to go to get a really cheap beer, all stuff like that. So, let's get stuck into it. No stumped horses. Let's get them. We'll get some of them. And mules, alright? Now, you can buy as many as you want now, because you're earning money. Right. I'll do. Right, we got all the mules and everything like that. Just make sure I got plenty of food. We've only got 3 lots of food here. So we got grain. Let's get 10 more grain. Some more fish. No, we got 10 fish. Meat, they got really cheap meat, yeah. Tell you what. Money in there. Right. Let's get rid of back 1 horse. There we are. Let's get 20. Oh, no. There we are. Yeah. You got 4 lots of food now. Just make sure you keep an eye on your food because you want your steward going up. Now, this is important because when you get to your own, having your own armies and that, it's going to be a lot more easier to maintain. You know what I mean? With food, etc. You'll have more troops, everything like that. But we'll go over that when the time comes to it. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to head back up to Valandia and we're going to do the trade in all over again. Now, don't worry about the money because you're earning money now because you've got your shop. So, I will see you guys very shortly. Right, guys, we're back at Sargot. Now, I know this is a bit of a pain doing this, but trust me, it is worth it. Now, don't forget, now, mind, remember what I said, do not sell the mules for under 100, so we're not selling any of them there. Maybe get rid of 1 workhorse a year because we're gonna double our money on that, and we'll still get a trade point from getting rid of 1 horse. So we're just gonna move around now. And we're going to keep selling. So what I'm going to do now when I go back down, I'm going to show you guys what traits I'm going to go for in trade. And I want you to do it yourself. Right? I'll explain more in a moment. There we are. Olives. Cheap olives here. Keep your food. Upgrades. Now, don't worry about armor, etc. If you want to do tournaments as well, to keep your mind occupied, so to speak, that's entirely up to you. You can win some tournaments there. But I What my plan is, by the end of this, you will have the best armor in the game anyway. Well, you'll have your choice of armor, so you won't have to worry about that. Because your specific reason is we're not going to be fighting at the moment. 65. So we're going to do it in stages. Stage 1 is trade, getting our renowned. Once we got our renowned, we'll move on to the next stage. Then after the next stage, and you're pretty much ready to do what you need to do. But by that point, then you have loads of money, so you can do what you need to do. Sell one, still make money off that. There we are. I know it's gonna go up relatively slowly, but it needs to be done. Because I read a lot this game, and patience is one of the keys. Because when you're at the point where you haven't got to worry about money, worry about food, worry about stuff like that, you can just fight till your heart's content. Let's just sell that. Keep some of them because we should get a decent price. But kind of spread it out. We didn't pick up loads, did we? So that's it. That's what we want. 72. It shouldn't take you that long to get to 125. The longest part of all this is obviously the travelling back and forth. Mules. Oop. We're making plenty of money. Let's have a look at how much we're making off that shop now, is it? 346 a turn, you know what I mean? You can't go wrong, can you? So we'll be making tons of money now. 89. 2, there we are. Now obviously we've done all these settlements, so let's just move. Let's move across now. Try and get rid of the rest of your remaining mules. But in time now anyway, you'll be keeping some of them anyway. See how my skill point is going up now? In steward it is 49 now. I'm not doing nothing. The only thing that I'm doing is keeping 4 lots of food. That's it. So you're gaining really important traits. And it's scouting out 8. Your traits are going to be growing. Right. We're on here. Sell a couple more. I think we got prisoners now. Like if you do a bandit battle and make sure you get rid of prisoners and stuff like that as well. They're not important at the moment. Your men are only there for one specific reason. Right there now. And keep it up because that helps your carrying capacity as well. Nice. There we are. Jobs are good on. Up to 75 now. So we'll go on to here now, trade. Now I'm going to go up workshop, guys, right? So it's only these. So I'll go through what you should get now when we go back down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with it. And as long as you know how to follow, where to follow, there shouldn't be no problems at all. So obviously I'm going to be concentrating on workshops. Oh, it's only this one we need to do. Right, so I'm going to head back down now, guys. But this time, we're going to be doing a little bit of different trading as well. We're going to add a few more goods into that. So, I will see you in a moment. But then, guys, we're back down. So, we got another skill point. So, let's check out that. That was stupid. There we are. Jobs are good enough, right? So I'm going to go with all troops, okay? All troops, you're better off with all troops because you're going to have a lot of smaller, you know, recruits, etc. to begin off. So if they can get any experience, that's a good one. So we're going to go back in now. Going to get all the mules, all the desert horses. Now we still got 4,000 odd left. We're making 272 a turn. Alright, so now what we're going to do now is I'd usually buy beer from here, but I'm going to go up to Sanala. Okay. We're going to pick up some goods from there, and we're going to sell them as well now this time. This is going to help increase our trade really quick. It's a good opportunity if you want to learn trade in this game. Just do it this way. You know, adding little aspects into it each time. Savaganda. So, you know, fish is cheap as chips here, isn't it? Want to buy. Just buy as many as you can. And beer. Oh, we should have bought beer from down there, because it is cheaper in Ashgar. What we'll do, buy grain, but fish, no, we'll just buy the fish. We'll just buy fish for now. Okay. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to head back up and do exactly the same again. I'll show you, I'll go through with the horses, but what I'll do is when I get to selling the fish, I'll incorporate that into the video, guys, alright? So, I'll see you very shortly. Right then, guys, we ended up the Sargot and it's been taken over by the Battanians, but it looks like Valandia are going to take it back. So we are going to wait here, because once they have taken it all over, all the products in it should be skyrocketed. So we should be able to make a good money off that. There we are. So we get straight into it. Let's see what we can sell for stuff in here now. Fish 18. See it, perfect. What about horses? 440. Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, that's not what we're going to sell. But for fish, jobs are good one. We'll sell it down to 11. Keep it at 11. Okay. There we are. If you see a settlement being besieged, wait until the settlement is retaken or it's been taken over, and the produce in the settlement should go higher, obviously, because no caravans or anything has been entering the settlement due to it being under siege. Oh, they're really cheap down here. What about fish? Fish is really expensive. There we are. So we'll get rid of our fish here. Do the same here. This time we'll take it. There we are. We can sell a lot of that. There we are. Jobs are good, then. There we are. So that trade is there. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to leave you here now, right? As I've only got horses. So I'm going to get on with it, selling the horses, and I want you to do the same thing. Get on, sell your horses, and on the next bit then, we'll go from there, okay? So, I will see you very shortly, guys. Just get on with the trading. And your main purpose is to get to the 125 bear, okay? As you see, we're not that far from it. The next one you want to go for, right, get that right. Obviously I'm going to bang this into pole arms because I'm going to use that. So I'll tell you what, when I come around to doing my trade, I'll incorporate it in the video. So see you soon, guys. Get on with this trading the horses, and I'll see you very shortly. Hey guys, just wanted to say something. While you're in the settlements, take a look at what they're building. So what produce you got. See, by now beer is 67. That's really expensive, okay? Now make sure as well you are keeping on top of your food. Need 4 lots, don't forget. Fish is really cheap here. You will keep over time meat. Keep it stocked up. Okay, but like I say, so next time you go down then, we'll go through that anyway. You know where to sell that produce. Okay, so we'll see you shortly. And hey guys, back again. So, as you can see now, I traded what I had. I'm up to 42k now, okay? Now, this time, what we want to do, because the more we're trading up here, the more like horses and stuff like that, the prices are going to be knocked down. Okay, so it's okay for you to go a little bit further afield to try and find the prices that you want. Now, don't forget, when you're selling each item, try and get at least 1 trade point for every transaction you make. So if you're selling a lump of horses or a herd of horses or a nice amount of fish or anything, and make sure you get something off it. So, because as you can see, my trade now is up to 92. So it's getting there very, very quick. Okay. Then I will put that in Stewart, okay? So just remember as well, when it comes to your perks, worry about the military stuff so early on. Excuse me, guys. So this time, we're going to pick up the same again. Okay, but we're going to pick up as well, there's as many decent goods as we can. Okay. So, beer. 103 beer. Pick up a couple of grain. Okay. I'm going to head up to Sanalas now as well, and we're going to pick up some fish, etc. Now, from doing this video, right, guys, from all the... I let the recording run. So this video has been running now for 33 minutes. Okay? So it was the same with the other video as well, but that one was shorter again. So as long as you do these things right, it does not take you a long time to get up to that 125 skill point to get to that renowned. Doesn't take long at all. You know, I know where our renown is not going up, but that will in time. You can sell some of the mules up here. You know, sell them. That's all you got to do is sell them for that decent price. That's it. Okay, get that. You're still gonna get them trade points. Doesn't have to be just in Valandia. Fish. Get loads of fish. Okay. Now, obviously, because you've been, you've been trading a lot into Valandia, so it's gonna take that little bit of your things are gonna be a little bit cheaper. But we always start in Valandia, so we're gonna head back up to Valandia now, guys, and I will see you very shortly. And hi, guys. So I just popped into Ortisia. That's how you pronounce it. Just on the way up, just to have a look, okay? If you're passing a settlement, just have a look. But beer year 49, we can get rid of it a lot more expensive than that. Okay, but maybe if we just sell 3. You know? We didn't get a trade point from there, so maybe that was a silly idea. But try and get a trade point from every transaction you make. You know, kind of buy in the red, sell in the solid green. Not the faded green, the solid green. As soon as that mark hits the faded green, go back one, keep it in the solid green. And you'll be flying up here with money in no time. Because trust me, when you become a vassal or a mercenary, money is what you're going to need. There's the horses there. Good price by that. So now you can start selling them a little bit cheaper now. So if you want to go down to 410, say around that area, you're still going to be making money, right? The reason I said 450 on the last one is because obviously you didn't have the money. So you wanted to try and get as much as you can from. But now when you get to the point, still sell mules for over 100, mind. Keep that there. You know, we could have bought some meat as well. This is what you want to look for when you're in these settlements. Is right, meat year 45, dates 44, beer 44. You know what I mean? But we'll keep our beer till we get up to the other settlement we went to. Trust me, it will be worth it. Make sure you keep your eye on your food. Well, so right, that's the issue now. Look, after try and get rid of some of your fish, etc. first. Let's go on a fish journey. Let's try and get rid of some of this. I usually sell it for quite expensive up in Britannia. Use Avaganda. 15. Now what I mean by keep it in the green, obviously picked this up for really cheap, didn't we? Sell it. As soon as it gets to there, go back. 11. That's all you need to sell it for is 11. Now BAU as well is 50. Okay. Oh, didn't get a trade point from that. That's disappointing. But we made money. We're making 303 a turn. Let's have a look how much that shop is making. Is it 376? And the reason I say don't worry about your troops for now is for that specific reason. You are not going to be fighting yet. You can go on a bandit rampart to train your troops up in time. BS 61, that's a good price. We'll sell that down just to 55. Fish, really good price. We'll sell that down to... We'll keep 20 anyway. Yeah. Okay. Job's a good one. And we got another skill point for this, a 96. So it's going up. It's going up. And now we want to head back down. Start getting rid of some of these horses. It doesn't take long. I mean, if you focus just on this video's been running for 40 minutes now. It's not going to be 40 minutes when it's when it's uploaded, because obviously I've cut a lot of bits out of it. But my recording is 40 minutes, so we're getting there pretty decent. So within, you know, a couple of hours of good work, of considering what we've got to do next as well, you will be more than prepared financially, etc., for this game. Now we can sell them and sell some of these. You're gonna have to sell them a little bit cheaper now, because obviously with you, 2 skill points, job done. With you trading all the horses up here, obviously the price is gonna go down. Yes. No, let's just keep that. That's it's going. Oh, nope. Let's reset that. We gotta do it. Let's do it right. Yeah. There we are. That'll do. Let's just bear in mind now. We still got plenty of beer left. In mind your capacity. There we are. 99. Job done. That's what we want to do. Every transaction, try and get a point. Sometimes it won't. But majority of the time it will, as long as you do it right. And before you know it, that 125 mark is there, and that's your trading done. Unless you want to go all the way up to the 300 mark and get that everything has a price, but that's entirely up to you as a player, that is. Now, that's a game price. $10,000 from that. 100, 102, there we are. So let's get trade now. So what we're going to do now, I'll just go for toll gates, I do. Yeah, I'll go for toll gates. So that's it now. We're not long now. Another 23 points. This is what we're heading for. Okay. A couple of smart choices in your trading kingdom. Yeah, 53. Let's get rid of some of that then. Sell it for... We'll keep 20. See if we get anything for that. Nope, we won't get nothing into that. You'll get most of it out of, obviously, the horses and that, but it still helps. I mean, even if you get a point here and there, you make most of the money off horses, obviously. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these. Gonna have to keep. Just keep 5. Okay. Right, we got 105 now. We're up to 65,000 now, guys. So what we're going to do again, we're going to head back down and do exactly the same again, guys. So I'll see you very shortly. Right, we're back down to Wesker. So let's do the same again, okay? Right. Get some Israel horses now. You've got the money now, so make sure you get the Israel horses. They sell for really good. Okay. Bought some of the settlements as well. Pick up dates. They were quite expensive up there, weren't they? Meat. Some meat. Beer. 26. We'll get some more beer in. Just buy green. Sell red, guys. All you need to do. We'll keep that now, okay? Now, Israel horses now are a really good way to smash up that price, okay? We could have done it in the last lot, like, but we didn't. Gained a level. Right. You want to buy the Israel horses for obviously under 1,100, okay? And we're not going to buy that from there. Because it needs to be... We'll just have a quick gander around now with some Israel horses. Try and pick up a nice load of them. But guys, patience. It will be worth it. It will be worth it. Ooh, secrets, 1,000, but we're not going to sell them. That's still desert horses 500, and but we're going to keep them from up the top. Right, so we'll head up to Q8 now. Have a look at what we got. Stewart is always up to 67 now. It's going to keep rising. Oh, we got a point. Let's put that in here. Okay. And we want to put that. We're alright for trade. We well past what we need. Charm. Okay. Scouting. Obviously would like to put the right in. We're alright a minute. So obviously put that when you get to the point where you wanna like if you want to use a one-handed sword and a shield. I mean, I like putting mine into a polearm because a lot of my battling is going to be on horseback with a bow with my thing of death, which I love. So I'm going to be concentrating on 1, 2, 3. Okay, athletics and all this will come now in time. Okay. I'll explain in a moment. So we'll bang that in here. I know it, so my character's building. So when it comes to battling, you should level up pretty quick. Let's just see what Crusade got to offer. And then we'll head up then and we'll do exactly the same again. But like I say, if you've got any questions, guys, just let me know in the comments down below. There's no point in having temps and temps of it. So let's head up to Sargon then, guys. I will see you in a moment. Right. We are back. So, meals. Let's have a look now. Meat 43. Red. Okay, we can get rid of some meat here. Buy green, sell red. Okay. Fish cheap. Yeah. Yeah, 53. We'll keep hold of that. Well, I suppose we can get rid of a little bit. By green. Now red. Yeah. Don't let it go no further than that. Just look at that. Horses. We can get rid of some mules. There we are. And we've gained a skill point. So, we've done well there. 106 now, guys. So 19 skill points left. Got that lovely trait of giving us renowned a day. And watch how quick then. You know, we've gone up now in Steward as well to 70. $1,925 years, so that's good. 64 for beer. Let's get a year, okay, and we'll go sell. Buy green, sell red, guys. That's yellow, red. Rid of some of these. Only 2. That's all we need. We won't get rid of anything else. That's that. Let's just make sure we got enough for now. 1, 2. Should have kept some of the beer, but it's okay. We can get it. Now we've gone up another 2 skill points. 107, 108. Right, let's have a look here now. 1,000. We're going to keep these. Okay. Sell some of our desert horses down to 410. Nope. They're really cheap here, so we can get some olives from here for our own purposes. And fish. And we can buy, the fish is really cheap here, so you can buy the fish from here. Get what I mean? Buy the fish. Sell them on. Okay. Let's move up. Now with this amount of men in your army as well, you're going to be left alone, so you can just concentrate on what you need to do, unless you're really unlucky and get caught up with a massive bunch of bandits. But depending on what skill level you're playing on, that'll obviously depend the outcome of that. So this really cheap here. Have a look what's red here, is it? Butter is red here. Yep, so we go back in till it's red, that's it. Dates are red. Both of them. Yeah. 31, that's all we need to sell a little bit, not much. Olives, yeah, that'll do. Oak salt. I see now 2,322, 501 for these, 109 for these. So we could earn a nice bit of dollar here. But first things first, we need to get rid of our large bulks. We're not going to sell them, and we're not going to sell them. We can get better money for them, but we are going to sell a couple of them. Oh, no, let's see, this is a problem then. See? We'll just have to keep it as that. We're up to 111 now, 110, 111. So let's concentrate on now getting rid of some of our large amounts of no, it shouldn't hit your movement speed too much, but it's just me being particular. Is, you know, that's something I like to do. Faster I can get around the map, the better. You know, I find this quite therapeutic. You know, especially when you start making a lot of dollar off it. Right. New fish we want to sell. Loads of fish, haven't we? Find somewhere we can sell fish. Really expensive. Right, yes. Fish 13. Olives, they are cheap. If you sell green, you know, I mean, even if you're making 1 or 2 profit, it's not going to give you that trade point. You need to make decent enough a profit off it. That's cheap, innit? Yes. Meat. Yeah, we'll keep 20 meat. The only thing we need to get first now is dates and fish. Set jobs are good then. Set down more north. Fish 13. 35, that's good. Oh no, can't sell much. Sell down to 25. See if that will do anything. We need to start getting rid of the horses, don't we? Okay, but it's okay. As long as we're making a bit of money, we'll earn that. Okay, we'll leave it there. We've got our trade point from the horses. You know, majority of it's going to come from the horses anyway, guys. Fish. Getting rid of some of that now. And some. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Mules. And 100. Just keep an eye. That's every 10. Take 1 back. Right, okay. There we are, 113, 114. So I'm gonna get on now and selling these guys. As soon as I come to a place where it's I'll let you know, okay? So we can get on with this. So just remember, sell green, buy green, sell red, and make sure now that you're getting a trade point for every kind of transaction you're doing, if possible, okay? So I will see you very shortly. Right, guys, we're back down to Asgard again. So my steward has gone up again, look. So what we got to do now? Stiff upper lip you want to go for because you want to reduce food consumption while in an army, right? Because that's going to help a lot. So that's what we're going to go for. Okay. So just make sure you follow. But it's up to you, mind. It all depends how you want to play the game. But this is how I'm going to go about it. So let's buy more horses. Okay. We are doing we'll be up over 100,000 now just from selling goods. And we are now at 117. So it's not a lot more to go at all. That's all we need is 125. So we're very close to that. And I have been recording now, guys, for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, I know the video won't be an hour and 10 minutes. But you get my point. Obviously, all the traveling is being set out. But as you can see, nothing important has happened. I've just concentrated on trading, concentrated on getting that thing up, so I can go on to the next stage then of what I do, which I'll explain very shortly and what will be in the next video. So I'm going to head back up to Valandia. So I'll see you there very shortly, guys. Right, guys, so hopefully now this should be the last time we have to make a trade run. So let's make it worth it, okay? Beer is really cheap here. So let's get rid of these horses. Okay. And we make it 316 a day. But obviously with that, so 389. Yeah, let's get rid of them here. Okay. Now, because we got a bit left, we can sell them for a little bit dear. Doesn't mean you have to go all the way down to 410. Try and get the best amount of money as you can, okay? But 18, 19. Doesn't take long to do this, guys, and trust me, it's like I've said about 10 times in the video, it will be worth it. It makes everything a lot more fun. That's really cheap. We're not going to sell them yet. So let's get rid of these again. Whoop. 1 over, that's not too bad. So we'll sell down to 415 this time. 125 more to go. We might have to make one more. We got some beer to sell as well, and I should have been looking at that really. Let's have a go back here quickly. $37. Is that red? No, it's not red. We'll get there now. So the time we finish this now, on the next episode, we'll be out now over the weekend. Time that's done, you'll be laughing. BF 58, okay? That's what we want. Just sell it red, guys. Desert horses, we'll sell one. We'll sell them to there. That's all we're going to sell them to. 121. Because we haven't got tons of them, see? So you might as well get as much as you can for each one. That's going to definitely increase, obviously, your trade then. The chance of you getting a trade point. The beer 66. Happy days. How many types of food we got? 1, 2, 3. We got lots of types of food, so we can sell all that, make a decent profit. Sell 4 of them. 122. You want to try and make as much profit now, so you haven't got to keep going back and forth. So hopefully we can do it in this one now. Hopefully we can find some way to sell those Asian horses. That should knock it straight up. And we're up to 102,000 now. There we are. That's what we wanted. 1, 2, 3. Job's a good one. Oh, we didn't receive no trade points for that. Wow, okay. Very shocked at that. But it is what it is. I always end up going back down anyway because I like to have plenty of horses in. Oh, 700. Ooh. That's what you want. 124. Jobs are good on. 700 an horse. You're making a tidy profit, you know. So within literally, I know we've done a little bit on the last episode, but we've been recording now for about an hour and 17 minutes, and we're up to 115,000. So when we come into the episode 3 now of what we do in episode 3, you are gonna have a lot of money, and I'll show you what to do to get the best out of each situation. And you'll have companions, you'll have a wife, everything. Your clan will be pretty much set up. Okay, let's just double check something. You could maybe get some clothes for your guy as well if you wanted. You could start upgrading a few if you want. You get what I mean? We won't do that right yet, but we'll get some more troops as well because we have 40. But at this point, maybe you want to start recruiting the troops that you're looking to use in your army. So the time things come, you could start doing a bit more. After the next episode, then you're pretty much going to be training your troops up, etc. This and that, getting shops on the go, you know. So yeah, 47. Yeah. Just need to get. We need 1 point. That's all we need is 1 point. Come on, give us that point somewhere. Come on. Right, come on, this should do it. Come on. No! How did that give us a point? Maybe it's I sold under 100, I don't know. It's going to be so slow now, this is, guys. Come on. Give us what we want. Give us what we want. Ah, that's just sod's law. Look, it's just being stubborn now. Absolute stubborn. Right. It's saying to me, you are going back one more time, whether you like it or not. So let's do it then. We're going to have to go back, guys, whether we like it or not. Okay. So we'll head back now, and I'll see you in a moment. Right, guys. The game's being stubborn, so we've had to come back for one more. So let's just buy... Now, it's not the end of the world, because I like to keep a few horses anyway to begin with. So we'll just get the... See what we can do. This should be enough. We're not going to bother with beer or nothing. We're just going to use the horses to give us that extra little bit of points. And whatever we're left with, we're going to keep. So I technically want to try and keep the desert horses. So I do like to have a lot of horses in my party. So I will see you now very shortly, guys. We're heading back up to Valandia. Right, guys. We're back up to Dracalunia. Sargot is being besieged. So... Come on, give us what we want. We'll get rid of one of them. One of them. There we are. Keep it that. At 5. Come on, give us the point. Yes, there we are, guys. We have now got the point. So, and this is what we want, right? Obviously, we're going for shops. So if you go for caravans, mine go for a Great Investor. Gives you 1 round per day for, you know, hiring 30% cheaper for caravans, etc. All this and all that. But we are going for Austrian Community. So that's going to give us 1 renown now per day for every shop that we own. So let's get that. So just take a look at my trade now, guys, of what I've done. We don't need to put no more in trade now. Well, I won't be anyway. That's entirely up to you. We're okay with there. Okay with there. We just need, you know, because obviously I'm going to be pretty much on horseback with a polearm. Okay. So we'll just bang into riding. So just take a look now, guys. This is how I've gone. 2 up the top, 2 at the bottom, and then 1 up to 125. Stewarded, 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom, okay? And then depending on then how you want to create your character, that's entirely up to you how you want to put maybe a 1 or 2 points into what you got to do just to start with. But just make sure you concentrate on getting your steward right up, because your charm is going to be important in late game. Your trade, that's done now. We have I won't be doing anything else with trade now. Leadership, yeah, that will come in time when you start leading armies, etc. So that is it. So if you want to go round now, for instance, sell you don't need 38 mules in your army. I'm going to keep the desert horses. Might get rid of the Israel horses for the time being. Alright, and I'm going to change that as well. Okay. Oh, yeah, Midlands Priley. There we are. Go up there. Yeah, so like I say, just make sure though you've got plenty of food as well, guys. And we are going to leave it there for today. So the trading is done now. So the next episode now will cover the next thing we have to do. So watch out for that. That'll be out very shortly, guys. If you've got any questions, don't forget to ask. Stay safe all, and as always, keep it frosty.